my goodness, and on home field, and a look, celebration, and joy from the Diamondback roster. Carroll and his rookie season as a World Series champ. My goodness, Chase Field is going to be rocking tonight, people. Jumping in the pool party. That's all I got to say about that. What a series. What a team. This is going to be a fun team to end it on, people. Hello, everybody, and welcome back, Crash Nation, to the channel. Here we are, Game 2 versus the Washington Nationals. Zach Gallen threw a one-hitter last game, moving your Diamondbacks to 44-17. Ian Happ, he is a man on a mission. He is trying to rebound after his performance there versus the Nationals. And John Means will now take the mound. Through 12 starts, 7-2 record, 3.23 ERA, whip under 1.2, 51 strikeouts to 16 walks. And man, oh man, he is making teams pay for missing out on him in free agency. We signed him a bit late in free agency, and he is paying off divots as he almost gives up a deep shot to left, but Ian Happ at the warning track, just shy of the wall, makes the catch. Nationals almost start things off with a bang. Keibert Ruiz hitting fourth today. Billy Stevens, Lewis Brinson, and the only change in the lineup looks to be at first base for the Nationals today. Full count. Yasiel Atuna hitting 220. Fastball inside, too far inside. Billy Stevens now. 1-2 count. John Means with the pitch. Chopped to third. Rojas for one. How about two double play to get things kicking off in this game? And John Means struts his stuff off the field. The 12-6 curve drops just enough to force that double play ball, and the Diamondbacks defense takes care of the rest. My goodness. Nationals are going to Hayden Wozniacki, making his 13th appearance. 5.20 ERA, whip 1.6, 46 strikeouts to 40 walks. He walks a lot of hitters, my goodness. Almost more walks than strikeouts on the year. See if we can be patient with this young pitcher. Alec Thomas leading off here, getting some playing time. He smokes one right past the first and second baseman for a leadoff hit. Trying to get his confidence going here. Alec Thomas. Trade rumors circling around his name so far this season. And he lets that one rip. 3-0 count to Rojas. The pitch. And this one has a chance in the gap, but it's going to slow up and caught in left field. Nationals are all over that one, my goodness. Oof. And looking at the lineup, only change looks to be Paul Dion at DH, Alec Thomas in center field. Ian Happ, he gets a hold of one. This one is going to be off the wall. Looks like they were holding up there. Looked like it could have been caught. So no run does score here for the Diamondbacks. Ian Happ gets a double. Wasn't too sure if that one is going to be caught. Alec Thomas was waiting. He could have scored. But hey, mistakes happen. Eloy Jimenez, 2-2 count. One out. Both men in scoring position. He smokes one. And that one does drop. He throws it to third instead of home, and he gets Ian Happ, so one run is in. As Lewis Brinson makes a smart play there. 2-2 count to Mountcastle, wild pitch. Second one of the inning. And that one will advance the man to second with 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle, just shy of 320 batting average. High fastball, and he's going to pop one up to right field here, as that will do it. Diamondbacks get one run on the board here in the bottom half of the first. Take an early lead. 1 run on 3 hits. Keibert Ruiz, 1-0 counts. And he takes a shot and smoked, and this game is tied. Keibert Ruiz, a former Dodger, hits his 8th home run of the season. And that one was a jack of one. Inside two-seamer gets taken the other way. My goodness. And Humberto Castellanos, one of the AL ERA leaders. It's that Baltimore trade is paying off divots for them. Castellanos was nothing more than a 5th man rotation spot or extra bullpen arm for us, finding his groove in Baltimore. Another pitch right off John Means, and back-to-back hits for the Nationals in the top of the 2nd. Drew Mendoza right to Lawler, tries to get double play, but the man's back at first. 1 out, man on first, one run already in. 2-2 count. Steele Walker chops one. Gabriel Marino does get him. What a play from the catcher position. Accurate throw. My goodness. Now Anthony Volpe. 2-2 count. And he's going to chop one to Mountcastle. Tosses it to Means. That will end the inning. But Keibert Ruiz ties things up right away here in the top of the 2nd with this solo shot in his wheelhouse. Look at that swing from the young catcher. Paul Dion trying to take away Miguel Sano's DH spot. Hitting .350 when he's in the lineup. And this one has a chance. It's going to be foul just by a couple of feet. 0-1 count now for the former 4th round pick in 2015 by the Cardinals. Next one, he gets jammed, and this one's going to be a long fly out to center field. Leadoff hitter is retired in the bottom of the 2nd. Oh, just by a matter of feet, almost had a home run. Now Jordan Lawler, 2-1 count. He smokes this one. This has a chance. It's going over the head, and it's a ground rule double for Jordan Lawler, his 4th double of the year. He's got 2 triples and 4 doubles so far for extra base hits on the season. This man can get things done. Gabriel Moreno, 1-2 count, and the slider again. They have that game plan against him. Buddy Kennedy, full count. Trying to make something happen, and a nasty slider from Wyszynski again. And he retires the 8th inning. My goodness. Back-to-back nasty sliders. Keeps this game tied as we go top 3rd. Lewis Brinson hitting on under 200 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs so far since the trade. And he grounds one to Buddy Kennedy as leadoff hitter is retired. Brinson, once a former top prospect in the majors, just has not found his groove since being called up to numerous teams. And Mountcastle can't make the catch in foul territory there. That could have been a play that should have been retired, but he'll make this one. As 2 up, 2 down, top of the 3rd, John Means has him off their game. Atuna, full count. The pitch does get him. Change up outside corner, paints the black, and John Means stares him down as he heads to the dugout. 1 run on 2 hits for the Nationals through 3 as we go bottom half. Alec Thomas back to the top of the order. 0-1 count. And he tries to rifle it down the fair line, but first baseman is all over that today. Leadoff hitter is retired. Josh Rojas trying to get his average back up where he wants it. Hanging pitch, slider. This one has a chance. And caught at the warning track in front of the pool. Ian Happ, 1 for 1 already on today. Made that 2 for 2 as a dive-in attempt cannot be caught in left field. And just like that, Ian Happ is getting things done. Nice try from the left fielder there. Just cannot hold on to the ball once he makes contact with the ground. Now a 2-out rally here. Eloy Jimenez 1-for-1 already on the day. The pitch. And third baseman holds his ground. That one was a screamer. Was aiming to take his head off. My goodness. 1-2 count now for Billy Stevens. The face of the Nationals right now. But Jordan Lawler makes the play from short, as you know he can do. And leadoff hitter is retired. Now full count, Hubert Ruiz. He homered earlier to tie things up. And he does not get the call here. He takes a walk. Luis Garcia now. 1 on, 1 out. 2-1 count. And chopped. Back to John Means. Can't get 2. But he does get the man at first. My goodness. That is huge. 1-2 count. Drew Mendoza strikes out on a slider. Lefty on lefty crime there. Oh my goodness. John Means. It's a bad man. Now Ryan Mountcastle. 1-for-1. Tries to go down on that changeup. From short. He gets him. Leadoff hand is retired here. My goodness. Paul Dion. 0-for-1 on the day. Hits righties very well. See if he can do something here. And smoked past a dive-in shortstop. And that's going to be a 1-out single for Paul Dion. Well done. As that one right past a dive-in shortstop. Could have been a heck of a play. Just hit it too hard. Jordan Lawler. Right back up the middle. Knocks it down. And he's going to have an infield hit here. Almost another defensive stellar play. Now 2 on. 1 out. Gabriel Moreno. And that one is chopped right to second. And that's a double play there. My goodness. Moreno's luck. 2-2 count now. Steele Walker leading off top 5th. Strikes out. High 95-mile-an-hour fastball there. Can't catch up to that one. John Means getting things done. 2-2 count now to Anthony Volpe. And Thomas in center field makes that catch. He's got some speed back there as well. Nicely done as the 4th outfielder. Lewis Brinson. 0-2 count. Strikes out. Changeup outside corner. Swings over that one. And John Means. He is looking fine here today. 1 run on 2 hits through 5. Trying to improve his all-star game voting. Buddy Kennedy. Bottom 5th. Looking for a big hit opportunity here. The late draft choice. Fought and clawed, and he's in the majors, and he's finally got himself a starting position. He's having himself a decent year, but he flies out there to center field. Someone else that could also be traded. But Alec Thomas trying to fight through the trade rumors. Tries to hit one past first base again. This time it's a no-go. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Rojas. 0-2 count. Change up inside. Strikes him out. So we are tied at 1 through 5. Junior Montez back to the top of the order. Mountcastle in foul territory. Dives. Oh my goodness. It looks like he's been hurt on the play. So now Miguel Sano is in at first base to cover for him. 0-2 count. Junior Montez is going to possibly get a hit here. Thomas cuts it off. And that's going to be a leadoff hit for the Nationals in the top of the 6th. Yasiel Atuna. 0-1 count. Chops one. Buddy Kennedy gets 1. Will not get 2. Man on first now with 1 out on the fielder's choice. John Means already at 86 pitches. Trying to escape this inning. But this one is smoked. And off the wall. So 1 ran rounded. Second stops at 3rd with 1 out. 2 men in scoring position. 1-2 count. Hubert Ruiz strikes out. And John Means gets his revenge on the young catcher. Homeward earlier. 2 men in scoring position. John Means strikes him out with the changeup. Out in front on that one. Luis Garcia, 1-1 count. Chopped back to Means. And he will end this inning in style as we go to the bottom half. Still tied at 1. As the Nationals could not get runs coming through. 2-0 count to Ian Happ. And just under this fastball. My goodness. That one could have been a big hit. Eloy Jimenez, 1-2 count. He smokes one. This one could be in the gap, but the shift. And the right fielder's there. Oh man, that could have been a double. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Miguel Sano now in. And he's going to draw a walk. It's nice to see Sano walking a lot more this year. Paul Dion, 1-2 count. Sano at first. We got no speed. Paul Dion chops one. Back to the pitcher. And he gets him. So we had top 7 still tied at 1 in this pitching duel. And Jose Alvarado comes in out of the bullpen now. Making his 15th appearance. Has not allowed a run out of the bullpen yet. What a season he's had. Jose Alvarado, 1-1 count. Chopped to third base. Josh Rojas makes the play. 1 out now. Leadoff hitter is down. Steele Walker, 1-2 count. Strikes out on a cutter. He gets him. The lefties, no luck against him. Now Anthony Volpe, 0-2 count. He has contact there, but Thomas in center field makes the catch. And the 7th inning stretch is on. As we go off with Jordan Lawler here. And they go to Joan Adon, making his 25th appearance already on the season. 1-2 count for Jordan Lawler. Goes down and gets that cutter. This one is going to be caught in center field. Just does not have the distance, but well hit. Gabriel Moreno, 0 for 2 on the day. Trying to find some confidence spark. That won't do it there. But the slider gets away from him. It's going to be a drop, 3rd strike. And we have a man on first base. Buddy Kennedy now. 0-1 count. He smokes that slider, but that one, once again, another hard hit ball right at the defender. Just no luck today. Full count for Alek Thomas. He draws a walk. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Josh Rojas. Clutch hitter he is. We know we can count on him. And this changeup is just going to stay up too long. As we go top 8 now. Full count, Lewis Brinson. Chops one. Jordan Lawler takes his time. Fires a bullet and he got him. Leadoff hitter retired. Junior Montez against Jose Alvarado. Rojas can't get there. And Ian Happ going to test his arm. Gets him. He tries to stretch a single into a double. The youngster caught. Ian Happ throws a bullet. 0-2 count now for Atuna. Strikes out 100 miles an hour. He cannot hold up on that one. And Alvarado is looking dangerous out of the bullpen this season. Now 3-1 count to Ian Happ. Bottom of the 8th. Takes a walk. And 2 for 3 on the day. Eloy Jimenez. We need some clutch hitting here to take the lead before top of the 9th. No, and the changeup gets him. Miguel Sano, 1-1 count. Hits one hard. This one is in the gap. It does drop. And Ian Happ rounding 3rd with a purpose. And he is going home. And he is safe. And Miguel Sano has taken the lead. Miguel Sano, my goodness, he does have these clutch moments, I tell you. And Ian Happ, all the way from first, found a different gear. But Miguel Sano, another big performance in a Diamondback uniform. And Paul Dion answers right back with a 2-run jack. Oh my goodness. What a late comeback performance here from this offense. Shut down for most of the game. And finally in the bottom of the 8th, they explode for 3 runs. Oh, that is huge. Oh, man. It's almost like a fourth quarter team. It's our inning. As Paul Dion, well done, smokes that changeup. And the Nationals bullpen finally cracks 434 feet. Oh, the bat flip with audacity. So they go to Hunter Harvey out of the bullpen now, trying to get that final out. Jordan Lawler, 2-2 count, 1 out, I should say. Thought there was 2, but he takes a hit. So Gabriel Moreno, 2-0 count, man on first. Chopped to third for 1 double play and a hat trick of a performance from the Nationals infield today. But Paul Dion, he just puts a big explosion into that bat for a 3-run lead. Paul Sewald now comes in, making his 25th appearance, 21 saves on 23 opportunities, 29 strikeouts to 5 walks, and righties and lefties hitting under 180. Chopped to second. Buddy Kennedy gets the leadoff hitter there. 2 pitches, 1 out. Paul Sewald will like that. Gilbert Ruiz, 1-2 count. Lines right at Jordan Lawler. 2 outs on 7 pitches. Luis Garcia, 0-2 count. Sewald strikes him out, and the Diamondbacks win this one 4-1. Thanks to some late offense in the bottom of the 8th. Alvarado gets the win, and the Diamondbacks are rolling. Oh, they are taking this division once again, it seems, as they just seem to find ways to win games. 4-1 here versus the Nationals. Can we get a sweep? Late game heroics again. This time, Sewald did not save the game. They get 3 runs in the 9th, 5 in the last 2 innings. Oh, the bullpen fails us here. My goodness. Don't like seeing that. But you can't win every game. Alright, so we got the draft coming up, people. Let's see what we can do here. We've had some luck in the draft. We got some decent prospects. Ryan Mayfield, someone that we were looking at. But Travis King, I feel like he's going to be the guy we're going to go with. He is a lefty. Doesn't throw as hard. Could potentially just be a bullpen arm for us. And then Marcio Rodriguez, outfielder. We are going to have to add to some of our outfield prospects here soon. Most of them are major league ready or trade bait right now. But Travis King, lefty pitcher, we got to take him. Alright, the second prospect, 23-year-old left fielder. Maybe some bullpen arms here. 95 miles an hour. Or Alexander Herman, 94. Alright, we're going Jimenez. Help out our bullpen arms. Gabriel Feliz, catcher. A lefty hitter. We'll take him. And how about outfielder? What do we got for outfielders here? Another bullpen arm. Sure, why not? Alright. Hopefully these guys can be nice building base for our prospect regrowth here. Carlos Rocha. Will Arnold, another catcher. Alright. 25 draft is over. So, we got Travis King and Alfonso Jimenez. Could be something for us. 61 overall. 71 overall. He could be possibly in the majors next season already. He could be stud for us in the bullpen. Feliz, he's a bit of a project. Not much power. Center fielder. Yeah. Campos. Yeah. The rest of them are projects. But before we end this episode here, we'll get all-star vote in here. Jack Flaherty, Zach Plesac, a 1-2 punch in the All-Star voting. Not even close to anyone else. Bullpen arms, Aaron Bummer is in the conversation. Seawald is a closer. He's having a heck of a season. Carson Kelly third. And catchers. Just in front of, well, tied with Hubert Ruiz. Ryan Mountcastle, he's on the IL right now, but he is up there in voting as well. Second base, Josh Rojas, out middle of the pack. No one at third. Short, no. Left fielder, Ian Happ is there. He's just dominating left field. Center field, Corbin Carroll, third in votes. Right fielder, we don't have anyone, but hey, this team is the real deal. We will see you guys next time. Bye.